Hey guys, welcome to your workout warm up, and this is actually such a beautiful way to start and prepare for your workout. So when you're going through these movements here, the SAM acronym is actually crucially important to be able to follow through and figure this piece out. So in each of these activities here, as you go through, the goal is to actually move your core around through the various patterns that you're following. So as I transition from piece to piece, from step to stand, the goal is every time I move is that I activate my core and I move from that position. So no matter how long I become, no matter what position I find myself in, the goal is always still the core. So coming down onto my knees, as I extend through, my focus is actually tightening my core muscles, making my glutes strong, and using my back muscles to pull me up. Moving into the downward dog, I'm actually driving with my hips. Again, a little stretch of my calves here. And as I step forward, I'm stepping forward, again, core muscles first, and then bring my foot forward. It gives me so much more power in my standing back bend here. And again, the same thing. I'm leaning back into it with my core being active to take the pressure out of my back. So again, upward dog, shoulders back and down, core muscles active. And again, as I push through, I'm leading with my hips, pushing my hips back, getting a little bit of stretch in the calves, the Achilles, core muscles active, right? Get a nice little stretch there. And before I step forward, I brace, and then I brace again. Okay, keep the core muscles active as I reach up. I'm focusing on my pelvic floor as I get this beautiful stretch inside my hips and my thighs, especially my right thigh. And again, as I move out of that position, the core muscles are active. Brace my core here and brace my core to come down. Brace my core to go forward and then brace my core and use my back muscles to elevate me and lift. Brace my core muscles again as I come back into the downward dog facing position. Brace and push up. Again, focusing on my hips, moving the energy away from my wrist and moving into my core. And that's why it's so important to maintain your core stability the entire time. Again, same thing here. Brace as you extend, and focusing on your core will actually give you greater stability and much more power and control. Stay here through your core. Again, core brace, breathing deeply at the same time, which seems a bit challenging perhaps. Again, brace as you drop down. Tighten the core, flex your glutes, use your lower back, the mid back to elevate the body, keeping the neck free. So using those powerful extensor muscles in the back body. Core muscle strong here. Again, brace and drive your core up into the ceiling, letting the wrist and elbows follow, right? So I don't start by pushing with my hands. I move my core around and the rest of the body follows it. Again, coming down into this next position here, brace your core and step. Brace your core as you pivot with that back foot and elevate and drop down into it. Now, for a lot of yogis out there, I'm sure they'll find lots of things wrong with what I'm doing here. Again, I don't claim to be a perfectionist in these formats. It's just something that's beautiful to do. Brace your core as you come through. Brace your core as you step back. Again, brace your core as you come forward. Tighten your glutes. Use your back muscle to elevate you so there's no stress in the wrist, elbows, or shoulders, neither in your neck. Right, really powerful position here. And I brace my core and I aim my core back, right, leading with my hips. Push my hips back, letting my arms and elbows extend secondarily. Big reach for the legs, step forward with a strong core, brace, pivoting the extended leg, and again, getting this beautiful, beautiful stretch in so many different areas of the body. Right? And again, lots of improvement can be still made on my form for sure. But the whole idea is opening the body and teaching the core how to work with these muscles as they reach and expand and extend in all these different directions. Strong core here, tighten your glutes, lower back, mid back, shoulders back and down, no pressure on the neck or their wrist. And coming into the core again, driving with your hips, push your hips into the ceiling, let your elbows and arms extend and unlock at the same time, still all the weight being in your core. A little bit of a stretch to those Achilles as well. All right. Coming into the next series of exercises here. And again, as we go through these movements here, all we're really trying to do is just open the body up. Open the body up. Again, strong core here as you reach. Strong core as you reach back. And my focus is still, again, always in my core, right? So I get this great back body, or front body stretch by leaning into this pattern with a huge amount of extension over top of the ball. But it really does help to open up my spine. It helps open up a lot of these muscles and actually creating some fluid and creating some nourishment to come into the vertebral disc and just opens my body up. It gets it out of that position of being slouched forward that I've perhaps been sitting in all day. Beautiful way to start the workout, and you can go through this as many times as necessary to get ready for your workouts or even just to start your day.